Dark Souls is one of those games that offers an endless array of topics for discussion, and many people have explored these themes. If you've ever played Dark Souls or watched someone else play it, you may have noticed its strong influences in design philosophy rooted in Western medieval fantasy. Miyazaki drew inspiration from various sources, including Berserk, the works of H.P. Lovecraft, The Lord of the Rings, and From Software's own Kingsfield. He also found design inspiration in architecture, such as Milan Cathedral in Italy and Chateau de Chambara in France. Even though it primarily features Western influences, what if I told you there was an important Japanese folktale interwoven into the narrative of Dark Souls? Let's start with Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Real quick, just a little bit of trivia here. Gwyn means white in Welsh. So I guess the way of white makes sense now, huh? Okay, so Gwyn is probably loosely based off of the Japanese god Izanagi. He is the god known for forming the islands of Japan. Using his jeweled spear, he dipped it in the mud, causing islands to form from the mud that dropped into the ocean. After Uzanagi's wife Uzanami passed away, he went to a cave that led to the underworld and he tried to find a way to bring her back to life. Mirroring this, Gwyn, being one of the lords, found the first flame in the underground. With his newfound power, he established a new civilization, eventually defeating the dragons and having three kids: the god of war, the sun princess, and the son of the dark moon. These three would be Susanoo, Amaterasu, and Tsukuyomi. Just like in the Japanese folktale, these three would mirror their Dark Souls counterparts. These three were the most powerful and well known across the land: the Nameless King, Guinevere, Princess of the Sunlight, and Dark Sun Gwendolyn. In the story of Dark Souls, Guinevere disappeared when her brother, the god of war, took action against their father. He left Orlando, taking the sun with her. Seeing this, Gwendolyn cast an illusion hiding the fact that both Princess and the sun were gone. I'm going to simplify this, but Susanoo was an annoying prick. It wasn't really clear what duties he had. Apparently, he was in charge of the sea, but one thing that was abundantly clear was that he was annoying. So much so that he was kicked out of heaven. He was told by his father Uzanagi to go live in the underworld. Before Susanoo left for the underworld, he planned to visit his sister Amaterasu to say goodbye, as it was customary in Japanese culture to bid farewell to one's sister. However, Amaterasu was aware of her brother as a troublemaker. When he suddenly appeared in Amaterasu's domain, she was frightened because she believed he had come to take over her territory. He claimed he only wanted to come and say goodbye, but she was ready to fight. To prove that he wasn't being a jackass, he challenged her to a contest. The winner of the contest would be right. Susanoo won the contest, but being an annoying older brother, he bragged about his winning to Amaterasu, pissing her off. So much so that she took the sun with her. She retreated to a cave and began to give everybody the silent treatment. Because of this, the world went dark. Tsukuyomi and the other gods tried to recreate the sun using the moon, but it didn't work. Susanoo had to apologize to his sister Amaterasu to get her out of the cave so that the sun could come back. A very summarized version of the folklore, I know. But that's where the two similarities in the stories differ. Guinevere and her twin sons didn't return to the world. Gwendolyn is devoured by Aldridge, and the god of war exiled to Archdragon Peak. And that is just a little bit of Japanese folklore in Dark Souls. But there is much, much more in Dark Souls and the other From Software games. But that's all I have for now. So, if you'd like to hear more about Japanese folklore in From Software games, please let me know because I enjoy making these videos. So, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe.